Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Billy and this is Craft and Cake with Billy. I hope everyone's doing well today, and if you are new here to my channel, I would like to welcome you here. I would like to welcome everyone here today. I do appreciate you checking out what I have going on today, so thank you for coming. Today I thought we would do something a little different. I've really been into collaging and just kind of using some vintage looking papers and doilies and things like that. So I thought we would play around with some just different papers. I'm not exactly sure how this will turn out, but we are going to learn together. So first I took a coffee dyed envelope here. If you are not familiar with coffee dyeing, I do have a video on coffee dyeing that I will link below if you're interested. I did coffee dye this, and I looked in my stash and found a rub-on. So this is not really a sticker, it's one of the rub-ons from Dollar Tree. And I put the rub-on on the envelope and then realized only some of it actually came off on the envelope, and I was a bit disappointed, but then I realized I like the look. So this is part of the rub-on, and then this is another part of the rub-on, and although it didn't all come out the way it was supposed to, I like the look of just, you know, sections of the rub-on being on each item. So what I thought I would do is just add some more vintage looking items on here. So I'm not a big stamper, but I thought it would be nice to add some stamping on here just to see what it would be like. So we are going to learn together. I know a lot of people have the clear stamps, and I see them out everywhere. They're also at Dollar Tree now. And I thought I would try them out. I have stamps, but I don't have the stamping block, I believe they call them. These are some of the stamps I got on one of my sheets, and I believe I got this from Hobby Lobby last year or something like that, but I think it was on clearance. But this one just has different spring related items. I see a boot there and a little honeybee home, and some flowers in a jar. And then from the Dollar Tree, I found this really cute bird stamp set. And I was thinking, how in the world am I going to use these if I don't have a stamping block? So I was chatting with a couple of folks over at Mindless Crafting. Hello, people over there. And someone had suggested, if I don't have a stamping block, that I could use a CD case. So I was thinking, I do have a CD case, so why not try it? So I did try it, and it actually worked. So I stamped this pretty bird here with a CD case. So if you don't have a stamping block, just get a regular CD case and try that. So I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and stick a couple of my birds here on here, and then I'm gonna get some Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, and I'm just gonna put some ink on there. I'm trying not to shake the camera here so that you guys don't get dizzy. But I'm gonna put lots of ink on there, and if you don't fully ink the bird, I think it's okay too, because it adds to the vintage look. So, all right, so I use my CD case and I put my birds on here and ink them, and let's see how they turn out. It seems like they need a little bit more ink. I was thinking they were going to be darker here, but all right, let's see. So we're just going to flip them over onto the envelope, and we're just going to press, give it some pressure here. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, so look at these. This one could use a little bit more ink, but I think it's actually okay. Check out the detail in that little bird. That's pretty good for a CD case. What do you think? I just love that look. It's just like a vintage, old piece of old envelope, you know? All right, let's try a different one. Okay, so they have these birds, and then they have beautiful, have a nice day. Let's try these two birds. Let's try this one, and maybe this one that has the berries in his mouth. We'll do that and see how they turn out. So I'm just gonna stick these here on my CD case. This is just a wonderful idea. And if those of you out there who have the clear stamps and you don't have the block that goes along with it, try the CD case. That's a wonderful idea. Again, it's not my idea, but someone did suggest it, so I wanted to try it, and my goodness, it works. So get a lot of ink on the birds or whatever you're gonna stamp. Let me know, guys, if you have heard of this trick using the CD case. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful idea. I don't know how much ink is on here. It doesn't look like a lot. Maybe I should add some more pressure. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are staying warm. It got a little bit warmer here today. It wasn't very warm, but it was warmer than it has been. And we didn't get any snow, so to me that's warm. All right, so I have ink on here and it doesn't look like it, so I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. Okay, let's put it on this one. I put the rub-ons on this doily and I love that look, so I'm gonna make something out of that eventually. Let's just place them on here and see what it looks like. And this is an old CD case that I don't normally use. I don't think they really use CDs anymore. Everything's being phased out. Well, that one didn't come out that great. But anyway, we'll just go with this one. I just think that one's really lovely. Okay, I also have some wooden stamps. I have a butterfly and I also have a teacup. I love teacups. So let's just try and put a teacup stamp on here. Right here on the left side. We'll just put one here. And look at the detail in that teacup. I love that. Can you see my teacup? Wait a minute. There we go. Can you see that teacup? That is just wonderful. I just love the vintage look, and just to collage all of this together, it's very, very nice. So I'll do a couple of teacups and maybe a butterfly. Okay. And then I think it would be nice to put some sort of sentiment on this. And again, guys, I'm just playing around with this just to see how things turn out. Look at that. And these stamps, I don't even remember where these stamps came from. Maybe Tuesday morning or something like that. But I just love these stamps. I also have a key, and I think that is probably in the shed. But, all right, so let's find some other things to put on our envelope here. I have this box of goodies. So we have a ticket, we have some little stamps, we have butterflies. I think it would be cute to maybe put some sort of cluster on there maybe. With some, I don't know, we're just playing around, so let's just see what we come up with. I like the idea of a ticket. So maybe we can add some ink just to give it the aged feel. I don't think I need a new pad on my inking tool here. I hope I'm not shaking you guys up too much. I'm trying not to move the table too much here. So I kind of like the idea of a ticket. I don't know how I'm gonna place it on here yet. I'm just kind of playing around with what I can find. I have the little tea set, teacups. I don't know how, that might be a little bit too bright for that. I kind of like this script paper. It has some writing on it. Let's put some ink on there. Let's see. I'm not too happy with the pointiness of this paper though. We'll take some pieces off of it. Okay. Do a little inking here. I like that piece. It would be nice to add a front pocket or something to this, just to give it some extra flair. Let's see. Or we can use some of the pieces from, I kind of like the idea of this. That kind of goes. Let's get some ink to this one. I hope that the inking sound doesn't bug anyone. I kind of like it myself. Those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know that I love that sound. Sometimes I watch people's channels just to hear them ink. It's relaxing. I love the sound of inking. They should make some ASMR videos with the sound of inking. I don't know, I love the idea of layering the ticket with the writing and that pretty cutout that I got from our friend Mary Roberts. I tell you, Mary, I just use your items all the time. They're so handy. So I also have some paper here with some writing on it. And I'm thinking it would be nice to add some pieces of that as well. Maybe that's too big, but let's see. Let's add some of that. I don't know what it is about when you collage with the vintage looking ephemera and pieces. It always looks good when you add words. Words are just a nice added touch. And I don't want this too bright white, so I'm gonna put some color on here as well. I'm gonna ink up the sides, and then we'll have a nice little collage. When we come back, I do want to let you guys know that I found some spraying paint or spray paint kind of stuff from the Dollar Tree that I wanted to share with you guys. I had never seen it there before, and it's just in like a little squirt bottle like that. I don't know if you've seen this, but it comes in a pack of 2. I kind of wanted to play around with that as well, so we're gonna have to do that pretty soon. All right, so I'm just gonna layer these little pieces here and we'll make a cluster. If you guys have not checked out my cluster video, I will link that down below too so that you can see that. Clusters are so much fun and they add so much to your project. So I have a little bit of the writing hanging out there, and that's what I want. And I want you to be able to see the bird there. And so we're just gonna glue this down and call it a day, because I want you to be able to see that bird there peeking out. And just look how cute that is. I love that. Just an embellished envelope. And you're just playing around with some stamps. But I think that's turned out nicely. I hope you liked it as well. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear from you, and I do appreciate you watching this video. If you have not yet subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you did, if you would consider doing so. And also, if you have not checked out my 500 subscribers challenge, please go over and check that out. I would love for you to enter. And I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.